You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, the best I can really offer you is I do have a sister who plays Overwatch.
All right, then bring her up, bro. If that's your
The
drift.
only problem is that she's 16. Is that okay with you?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I like him young, so
You like them young for
yeah.
what do
Like
you mean
I'm a
by that?
certified. Like I'm a certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
Who certified you? Like whatever state you live
Kendrick,
in?
Kendrick Lamar, Kendrick Lamar, certified.
He can be like her Drake. You know what I mean, bro?
I can be her Drake.
Hi everyone. Um, a lot of people just joined and
Yeah.
I don't think they're in the voice chat.
Let's wait for some guys to join.
Or some girl.
Oh, everyone just left.
Yeah.
You,
What the frick?
you
Yeah,
scared him
they
off
just popped
again
in for like
by
1 second. I think when they heard like that they were all guys, they like bounced immediately.
when they heard you roll the dice.
No. I said when they heard us speak, and they knew that we were boys, they probably just bounced.
No, it was probably when they heard you saying that you're a pedophile.
Pedo. No, I'm not saying that I'm a pedophile, but I was just making that
You
joke
said
about
literally
Kendrick
that.
Lamar. Yeah, but it's actually like a phrase from his song, from Kendrick Lamar's song, that he calls Drake certified lover boy,
Yeah, but
more like certified pedophile.
yeah, I know that line too. But to anybody coming in, they would, even if they knew the line, like, you could see how somebody might get the wrong idea.
No, it's just joking, man. It's just
It's just jokes, bro. I don't even that's like I don't even sway like that, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, he's only like 20.
He's only 20? Well, that's definitely old enough to, be convicted of being a sex offender.
I'm 14, so maybe I like older women.
Shut up, Majid. I guess what I'm trying to say. Is that age is just a number, and it's all really theoretical. So as long as you get consent, that's okay. You know what I mean?
You think that's true for, like, say...
Yeah, I mean, if she's 16, she's down for it. So like, why not? You know what I mean?
Are you sure? How old are you? You said you're at least 20.
Yeah, I'm a bit older than 20. Yeah.
So you're going on the record as saying you think it's okay for a 20-year-old to
I'm going on all
have
records. I'm going on
sexual
all records.
relations
Yeah.
with a 16-year-old?
Exactly. With a 16-year-old. Exactly. Yes.
Okay. That's a rather unusual point of view, especially to
Not really unusual.
admit publicly.
Some countries allow it. Actually, it's just the U.S. that has a problem with it.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think
And
it's just the U.S.
some 16-year-olds actually are more mature than a lot of 20-year-old women, depending on which area you found them in. You know what I mean? Some just grow up faster.
I'm not
It
gonna.
might sound weird to you, but in distant areas of this world, people just live a different way. You know what I mean? So yeah.
That's true. So what about like? I mean, my sister actually just turned 16.
Oh Lord.
So what about like a 15-year-old? Say my sister.
No.
4 or 5 days ago.
No, that doesn't really count.
That's the limit?
I mean, yeah, that's the limit. I'm not going any younger. I mean, that would just be challenging.
You don't think that, like, it's just a few days and you seem to have some sort of philosophical argument about relative maturity and
let me
cultural
ask you this. If she was 17 and then tomorrow is her birthday, or like a few days and it would be her birthday, wouldn't you see that was okay? Like, just because she became 18 in a few days? Wouldn't that, like, legally count as okay?
I think legally no, but I'm not sure. Maybe if
like,
you had a good lawyer.
What I'm trying to say is if she's 17 and then you waited extra 4 days...
I was just a little surprised you seem to have a very, like, it's a case-by-case basis, and
yeah, it is a case-by-case, but that's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Like,
for example, if I take a...
But then you have a hard line between 16 and 15, which seems kind of incongruent with what you were saying previously.
No, that's okay. A lot of things can sound incongruent, but the reality of the situation is, you have to see if she's ready in all aspects. Like if she's like mature, you know, if she's acting like a kid and she looks like a kid at 16, obviously that's not the way to go. But if she's a grown woman at 16 and you can
But
see
what
that,
if she's
you know,
acting like almost like a
Like if she
senior
looks-
citizen at 15?
no, that doesn't matter. She can't be like a senior citizen at 15. That's
No,
not
but she's
realistic.
like,
I'm
so
talking about
no, not a
realistically.
senior citizen, but like very like mature for her age, like well developed. You find her very
Yeah,
attractive. Are
then
you
that's
gonna
okay,
make
yeah.
any? That's okay at 15. You would go for?
Yeah, I mean, if she's a 15-year-old coming from Africa,
No,
who's,
no, no,
maybe
no,
6
no,
feet
no,
tall,
no, 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 no. 15?
Yeah.
15?
He was going. Well, he said a 16-year-old was fine, and initially he said a 15-year-old was off
15
limits.
is crazy.
Yeah, for the record, I disagree with him entirely. I was just kind of playing devil's advocate. But he seemed like very keen to go into detail about the subject.
16 in a few days, so I said it's a fine line. You feel me?
Okay, wait, how old are you first?
I'm 20, bro.
No, that's
24 hours.
That's crazy. That's
Weird,
crazy.
that's
That's so
weird.
crazy, bro.
if you're 17, okay, maybe. 20,
17.
yeah.
Bro, it's all haram. It's all haram anyway.
Yeah, but
that's-
still, it's weird.
So when you think about it, like you can't
I
do
feel
it
like
anyway.
that's
so.
kind of universally
Yeah,
haram,
well,
even
halal if you
outside
marry
of
her, right?
the Arab world.
Like, what if you marry her? I think that makes it okay. If she's 16, for example. You know?
But what about 15? We're off the subject
Huh?
again. What about 15? So this started because I said
if-
that I have a 16-year-old
Okay, so basically,
sister.
like, I don't. If
And-
she's 15 or 16, I think it's okay as long as she's. I'm just saying, as long as she's ready in all aspects, and she acts and sounds
Do you
like a
have,
mature
you have
woman.
sisters?
What do you mean
Theoretically
by
speaking, it
ready
should be
in
okay.
all aspects? Like she's graduated middle school?
Like emotionally ready, you know, like physically ready, like, you know,
She
spiritually
can't
ready.
do
and all-
complex algebra. You want her to marry?
It's
think
okay,
it's
guys.
like
It's okay.
he like asks her to recite the multiplication tables, and if she cannot
Life is
get up
about
to like
experiences.
7,
Life is about experience.
he's just
So
like,
it's okay.
okay.
It just doesn't have to be in the US. It could be in other countries where they allow it. That's okay. But
Randy, would you be okay? Would you be okay with getting married at 14, 15?
no, dumbass, it's just a freaking joke. Stupid.
I know.
Well, you guys are taking me serious. Oh, 15? Of course not, stupid. Should be playing Roblox and I'll be like, hello, it's time to cook
So
dinner.
if
She
a
doesn't know,
girl
bro.
joined in this game and she, like her voice
I
sounded
think
hot
this has been
and she
blown
seemed
off
really
like out of
mature,
proportion. Like,
would you start hitting
just
on her
trying to-
even after she said she's 15? And she like assured you that she's ready in all aspects.
listen, my
of your
cousin, I have a
criteria.
cousin who's next to me right now.
Yeah.
He's 14 years old. So if there was a girl his age and like I'm supposed to, I don't know, like be with her, of course I'd say hell no, bro. Of course, bro. My
Okay.
cousin is a kid. He has a freaking baby face. Like, there's just no way
And
you
do you find
would
that,
end up with someone like that.
Say,
Do you feel
Hey,
like
is the
conflicted
host here?
around your
But
cousin?
Look, basically the message I'm trying to send is. The message I'm trying to send is basically my cousin, he's 14 years old, okay, and he has a baby face. But some women, from some different countries, like in Africa, for example, okay, they're 14, but they're as tall as a 20-year-old woman. They act like 20-year-old women. They're mature like 20-year-old women, and they raise families at that age. So really, it's just about where you're from and where you are, really. I'm not saying that's something I do, but I'm just saying like that's how the world is. So you gotta accept it.
If there were two women side by side and all things about them were equal and one was 14 and one was 20, which one would you go for?
Everything about them was equal.
Yeah.
14, definitely. Bro, you're saying 14, but equal in everything. So if it's just a number, bro. It's about if she's like ready in all aspects. You know what I mean?
But why would the
Bro, you
14
think-
year, why is that a bonus for you?
Because the younger, my motto is the younger the better.
Randy, man.
Look, I know this is some sweet home Alabama shit, but like, you know what I mean?
Nigga, what?
There's a market for everything these days, so yeah.
Hi,
Yeah, my nigga, you're one of them Arabic ones, huh?
What?
Them Arabic one.
Arabic? What do you mean Arabic? I don't understand. Somebody fill me in. I'm not in the know here. Hello?
Everyone. Like your cousins, bro, is what he's saying.
Yeah, what about him? What about my cousin?
Says you like them, like sexually.
What? How do you what? Please clue me in. I don't understand what's going on. Would you do the honors and clue me in?
Brother, I think you know what I mean.
Yeah.
No, I need some. I didn't hear you properly because of
you just said that
my cousin shouting.
basically a lower age is basically just like a perk, like the cherry on top of a
Yeah,
perfect
it's a
woman.
perk. It's a perk. I'll tell you why it's a perk. Because when you're older, when you reach 50 and she's younger than you by like 20 years, she'll still look young even though you're old. You know what I mean?
I'm reporting the server. Tell me the server, I'm reporting it.
That's some freak shit, I'm not gonna lie.
Umrah Oasis.
Yeah, I'm reporting it. No way. It's not.
It is, bro. People marry 16-year-old girls. Khalas. It's okay.
Yeah, they're
It's okay. It's 2023, bro.
No,
2024.
It doesn't matter. 3,000. It doesn't. No pedophile.
You're not pedophile. Age is just a number. Stop being like that.
Stop.
Age is just a number.
I'm not one of
Really?
There's people who please go like Margin, like this.
They're just talking about their. My cousins are arguing. Sorry, man.
But there are people this age. Like remember the one who's.
Hear this.
Who's the one playing the game? The little kid? Or the fucking
No.
adult?
Yeah, him, my cousin. But now I'm in control.
Okay. What is he saying? He's arguing with your
He's
other
saying
cousin?
some American woman.
Hey, I'm 16 and pregnant. I put my baby in the trash. Remember that?
I don't know what the hell they're saying. They're saying some bad stuff. We'll get banned if you guys hear it. She's dead.
Yeah. Who the Umar?
So he's saying worse stuff than when he was on the microphone here?
No, basically what I'm trying to say is, do you remember that old meme, like in the US or whatever, about like this girl who's 16 and pregnant? Comes like on these news channels or like on YouTube and like,
No,
I'm
what
16 and
was
I'm
the meme?
pregnant. Anyway, the meme is like, she's like, I'm 16 and I'm pregnant and I don't give a, frick or whatever. So basically like, if she's 16 and she's fooling around, like if she was married, it would be like kind of like the same thing, right?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't know what's right and wrong.
So why is she, if she doesn't know what's right and wrong, why is she sexualizing herself?
Wait, is your cousin arguing with you?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he's like basically arguing with me.
Is he
I'm telling
the
him like,
14-year-old?
what? Sorry, repeat that.
Is the one who's arguing with you the 14-year-old?
No, not he's a different cousin. He's with me right now. He's
Okay.
like 20. He's like around my age in his 20s, and he's like telling me like this is wrong and this is not right.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to tell him like, okay,
It
I'm
is,
not the
bro.
type of person. Yeah, I know it is, bro. But I'm just saying I'm not the type of person to partake in this shit. But I have to defend the ideology because some
You're playing
women, or,
devil's
like, a lot of
advocate.
women-
I don't
yeah,
think
basically,
you
I'm playing
can.
devil's
I don't
advocate.
think he's playing. I think I'm playing devil's advocate, and he's just kind
No,
of.
no. Well, basically, what I'm trying to say is like, let's say.
the darkest corners of his mind.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. You know, in the US, okay, like there's a lot of women that are young, like 14, 15, 16. They fool around, and they know exactly what they're doing. They're not
It
stupid.
doesn't matter.
But
It's not
typically-
so-
No, but this
Typically,
isn't
it's
a question
with
of marriage. No, it's a question of relations.
minors
It's a question of relations.
Relationship is
similar
it's an
age.
extension of marriage. It's
Yeah,
the same
but
thing.
they don't have.
It's the same thing as marriage.
Nobody gets married in the US. They only fool around.
Right, it's the same thing. What's the difference between a relationship and a marriage? Tell me.
Nothing.
Marriage is only official.
It's just a contract. You sign it and
Yeah,
خلاص.
that's it. But it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You're in a relationship.
Okay, but they partake in these activities. These women, 16.
They're done.
16.
It doesn't matter. They're done.
But
They don't know what's right and wrong.
typically, it's
But who
with
says
people of
what's
their
right and
own
wrong?
age
US
who
government?
don't have a sort of.
Bro, wait! I want to ask
strange
you.
power
I want to ask you
dynamic
something.
with
Who says what's right and wrong? Who tells you what's right and wrong? The government? You just listen
Uncle
to what the government
No.
Dude, you don't think it's a bit weird if Like, you're 50 years old and you're dating a 20-year-old?
No, hell no. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
What?
Yeah. Bro, 50 years old and you end up with a 20-year-old? That's amazing. That's actually a job well done.
Bro, you were
It's a
30
job-
when she was born! You were 30
What?
years
What's
old when she
wrong?
was born!
So what? So what? She knows what's right and wrong, Gabe.
No, she doesn't.
She what? 20. He said she's 20. Yeah, she knows legally what's right and what's wrong, right?
No, 20 and 50, it's fine. It might be weird. So
Yeah, only wow.
Fine.
She grew up 3 more years and now she has intelligence. But before she was stupid.
Yes.
No.
Scientifically speaking, a brain is only
Midlife!
a
When
brain
she was born.
Okay,
Bro,
why
30
when
years.
she's 17 it's illegal? After 2 days she becomes 18. All of a sudden it's legal. Come on, go party. Go party, baby girl.
wait.
Spank her from the behind. Yalla, go party, baby girl.
It's legal.
Bro, I want to ask you something, like, bro, like, seriously, okay, leave the 15, 16, like, you know, whatever. Let's talk about 17 here. In 2 days, she becomes 18. Like, all of a sudden, it's illegal. You will go to jail. But after 48 hours, all of a sudden, it's party. All of a sudden, everything is okay. Don't you think that's weird?
It's legally. This is illegal.
It's a scam. This is the concept. The concept is a scam.
You think that?
Bro, what kind of government says, okay, after 2 days, when she becomes 18,
Okay, how about this?
her brain all of a sudden becomes intelligent.
Okay.
She knows what's right and wrong.
Okay.
And you can do whatever you want.
Okay, but
How about barely legal? Huh? You know that hashtag?
Listen, okay, let me give you an example. Let's say a girl is, let's say there's a new law in the US. They make it where a girl is 17 years old,
Mm.
and then she's like, what? Let's say it's legal for her to be like, to have a relationship when she's 17, like, and like 2 days away from, like, 2 days away from being 18.
Okay.
And then what? You're gonna say, oh, what if she's 1 week away from being 18? What's wrong then? And then you can just extend it.
Yeah, you can extend it, but to a certain extent. Okay, for 1 month, 2 months, like, okay, you can, but if it's 12, almost like 10 months, 11 months, okay.
Generally speaking, most women and men, they develop, their brain develops when they're 18. Some women are.
But who pays for these researchers to tell you this information? America. Their government, their
No,
institution.
not the government.
Yeah.
No corporations.
Yeah, the government that are supported, that are funded by the US. They tell them, right in the articles that, oh, a brain develops at 18. But you don't know. You're not a scientist. You're not a freaking neuro, whatever.
Wait.
He's gone.
It's gone?
No, he's still here.
Your cousin
That's okay.
left?
That's okay. They should hear this because they need to know they're being scammed.
Stand by me, Randy. I see that. What's wrong?
Listen. It's just a freaking number. It's just 1718. Remove the 1, it's an 8. Remove the 8, it's a 1.
911 is also a number.
Yeah, that's for police. That's okay.
So, what are you doing this time?
So what about, I'm curious to hear your thoughts
Nice,
on,
as Kendrick Lamar
I-
said.
I'm curious to hear your
certified.
thoughts on this hypothetical situation. What about
Okay, let's go.
an 18-year-old girl who's like
Okay.
very immature, like just maybe not like special ed type, but just kind of slow. A 45-year-old man like sliding into her DMs and pursuing her sexually.
I mean, if you want the legal solution,
No,
obviously that's
no.
okay. But
I'm
my
I'm
opinion,
your
guys,
take.
How do you
of course.
feel
in my
personally?
opinion, in my opinion, if it is as you described, like she's like not mature and she plays like Roblox at 18 and shit,
Right.
obviously not.
No,
Obviously,
okay.
you shouldn't like pursue the
Well,
because that wouldn't make any sense. That's not good for you, and it's not good for her. But on the flip side, as I mentioned, if she was like, let's say, for example, 16 or 17, okay, and she's mature and she knows how to like run a house and she knows how to take care of kids and she looks like a grown woman, but she just has a number that's a bit
What?
younger. I'd say that that's okay. Like,
Why?
in my
What if
opinion.
it's all that
What?
is true, like
It's all
mentally?
about the mentality, bro. It's all
If
about the
she's
mentality.
like very mature and worldly and responsible, but she doesn't look like a grown woman, like she hasn't fully gone through puberty, is that okay with you?
Wait, sorry, I can't hear you over the conversations of my cousins. Like,
Oh,
repeat
sorry.
that shit, sorry.
So like,
That's okay.
let's say a 15-year-old who's like very mature and worldly and responsible, and she takes care of the kids and just exceedingly mature,
Okay,
but
I
she
think
hasn't.
15. I think 15
No.
is too much. I think 15, like in my opinion, is too much. 16, like 16 is okay in my opinion.
Well, you said the reverse
humble.
earlier, but well,
Humble.
the age is beside the point. Say a
Yeah, but now I'm
16-year-old who
rethinking things
who
because I'm
doesn't.
rethinking things because apparently the community is all against me. So I'm just gonna be like.
I think you
if
knew
it
that
is
it was
as you
a
described.
somewhat taboo opinion to begin
No, it's
with.
not
I
taboo.
don't-
Really, it's like, it really depends on where you live. That's the thing. That's why
Right.
the message I'm trying to send is that not every place is lived the same way as the U.S. You know what I mean? You guys
True.
don't just make the freaking
Where do you
rule of the
live?
world. That's not important.
We're not gonna judge you by where you live.
Don't think
Maybe
it's-
it'll give us
yeah,
some
you don't think
context
it's
to
relevant
your
to the
belief
conversation?
system.
You just said,
Let me just say
just said it.
clearly,
Everything's
I live in the
different
Arab
in
world.
different places.
I live with the jihadis, with the terrorists, with the freaking Muslims. That's who I live with. Okay.
Why do you call them terrorists?
Right? Is that a
Because
like
that's what they are. These freaking Muslims.
Okay,
These
that's
Muslims are just.
Are all Muslims
These
terrorists?
jihadis, you know the Islamic comings and goings, you know.
Can we just
turban
kick
with a
this
band and
guy?
shit. No, okay,
I
I'm
mean-
just joking. I'm a Muslim. Calm down. I'm a Muslim. Calm down, guys. I'm just joking.
Bro,
Hello, my friend. Hello.
الو حبيب الو.
والله حي عرب انت ايش تسوي هني؟
قاعد اتسلى
شو تسوي؟
ايش في يعني؟
لا بس غريب يعني مو موجودين بالفريندلي هذاك.
يعني
قاعد تدورهم ولا شنو؟
يا ادورهم
انت تدورهم يا ولد ولا لا؟
يا ادورهم.
الله العظيم ما في هني ما حد يتكلم غيرك ولا شنو؟
احد بيتكلم غيري؟ وش تقول انت؟
اقول في احد يتكلم غيرك ولا بس انت؟
لا انا بس انا.
Are you two talking about women?
ليش يا ولد؟ من هذا؟ هذا الاونر اوكي.
خليك دقيقة خلينا نتفاهم مع الرجال هو شوية ملخبط. Yeah, by the way, bro, sorry, I was speaking in Arabic with my jihadi friends, so that's the thing.
Yeah, I can speak English. I can speak English.
Okay. Yeah, nothing against Arabic, but I think the majority of this.
Contemplating another terrorist attack.
Okay. Yeah.
شنو؟ ايش قاعد تقول هذا؟
Look, we're just Arabs, bro. We're freaking jihadi.
9/11.
9/11. We love 9/11. We support it.
Yes, Porsche 9/11. No harm.
why?
We want to do again, and this time.
Yes. Yes, in your house. In your ass.
Blizzard. If you listen to us, we are just joke.
Yeah. I
Yes,
figured.
joking.
I can
Yes,
detect
he's my
the
friend.
irony. I
Honor. فرح.
I don't think you
Honor.
were entirely joking earlier, though.
Honor.
No, bro. Trust me.
يو وش اسمه يا ولد هذا؟ جيم جانجستر مش شنو؟
وين قاعد تسجل صوتك ها؟
انطر
God, you're
انطر شوي يا اخي انطر شوي. لا والله العظيم ترى توك ما شفت شيء من المايك. والله توك ما شفت شيء. اونر
هدي صوتك الله يخليك يا اخي ما نقدر نسمع.
اوكي اونر اوكي
هذا شارب شيء.
اونر
your original intent.
يا اخي الاونر هذا ايش فيه ما يرد؟ شايف نفسه على شنو؟
Bro, this guy is recording from dungeon.
Hello.
Hello baby. Hello my friend. I love you so much.
Mics, bro.
I love you so much.
Can someone?
I would rather.
Yeah,
I'd
okay.
rather
I'm
not-
joking.
I know you're
joking.
And I
Fix your
don't
mic,
want to
fix
mute
your
you,
mic.
but your microphone is way too loud, and I'm gonna mute you if you.
Okay, now, is it good now? Now good?
I don't think you changed anything.
Mute him. Guys, mute the jihadi,
Mute
please.
him.
I
I
hate
will-
يا
I will.
مجودي يا
If he
حمار اصبر
doesn't
شوي
fix it
انطر.
in 10 seconds, I will.
Who's the owner? Yo.
Why you taking my phone?
All right. I muted him if he fixes his microphone.
Yeah, it's not Aura, bro. It's not Aura.
Increasing altitude.
Huh?
What's going on over there, Majood?
It's like
And
calling
Remus
yo,
said
that
that's
was part of
why-
the
Guys, please, I'm speaking in a worldwide language. Please calm down.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام. حيا الله الجميع.
أنا بكرة
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
هدوا الأصوات ها نبي نسمع. أنا؟
يا منيك أخ مضرين.
ما أدري والله.
أنا بكرة تشعشع
هذا ما يفهم
حيوان.
عربي ما يفهم عربي.
See, like, I feel like
I wanna
Majood's
know.
original intention here was to join this lobby and meet
Calm down, my
a
friend.
North
Calm
American
down.
woman, and I feel like all his talk about, you know, the theory of pedophilia and the loud microphones and the Arabic is really not going to accomplish his original goals.
Gamepad,
Kick him? Am I the owner?
Take that motherfucker.
No, I'm not going to kick him. He's entertaining.
It says
but
you're the watcher.
I'm used
I
to the
don't know what
jihadis,
that
so I'm
means.
sorry.
Does that mean I'm like the e-girl?
Yes, don't kick him, don't kick him.
You're muted.
I'd rather not
Who's
kick
the
him.
Indian that's in the group?
أنا بك.
They're like a boat kick, bro.
Who's the guy with the turban? Hello.
أنا بكرة منيك.
RDV.
Don't Arabs wear turbans as well?
Yeah, so basically back to our pedophilia conversation. Can we get back to that?
Yeah,
What were you
let's.
guys talking about, man?
Pedophilia conversation.
Okay, let's just change the topic. I guess let's just not talk about pedophilia.
Oh, I thought you wanted to go back to it. I thought you had some more thoughts to express on the subject.
I'm just saying, like, I wanted to send my final message.
Okay.
Saying, you know, depending on where you live in the world, like, there's just different culture and like different, you know, like rulings towards what you do with women. So I'm just
Would
saying.
you fuck a
that, you know-
14-year-old?
No, what the frick,
Allahu
bro?
Akbar.
Crazy.
Oh.
Oh,
He
you're
said
messed up. That guy's messed up, bro. I didn't say
14
that.
to.
You see how I
Well,
didn't say
you
Just a
earlier
question.
you were saying
Just a
that a
question.
15-year-old.
You're getting muted. Holy
No,
shit.
no,
Given,
no. I never mentioned
like-
14. Now you went too low there.
So there is
I
a
got
hard
standards, my
cutoff.
nigga.
Like, where did you get?
So
Are
16
you
you
the
fuck? Is that what
government?
you're
Is
saying?
the government saying
No,
that
basically,
14
I'm
years
saying-
old is off limits?
I have conditions. I have conditions to be woman.
And
She
one
has
of
to
them
be
is a
lesbian.
hard cutoff at 14, but otherwise it has to do with relative maturity. Oh, he joined.
No, I was looking for hoes. I was looking for hoes until I stumbled across your pedophilia. Okay, so
My pedophilia,
My mistake.
I haven't even, I think I've made it clear that I find your
that's what you
your
say, bro.
views
That's what you
abhorrent.
say.
And like I would never consider dating anyone under like 30
Yeah, but how would
probably.
you know, though? Imagine a lady.
30?
Imagine you met a
I'm
lady.
35.
How
Like
old?
I,
You're
well, actually, I'm
35?
36, so I think that's reasonable.
Goddamn.
36.
Yeah, it's actually my
Yeah,
birthday
Yeah,
today.
okay, I'm 20 and you're 36. Isn't it weird? That
والله بالله يا منيك.
What do you
أنا
think
بكرة.
I'm
young
trying to
boy.
like pick you up and
You
manipulate
got
you
something for young
into?
boys? Maybe you're not really into women. Maybe that's why you don't want 16
I
year
didn't
olds.
do it intentionally. I was
Maybe you're
talking to
into
a
men.
girl, and I found out that she was.
أنا بك. يا منيك.
I was like, God damn, this like it's like it was through the whole conversation and everything. It was just like I
Super line, but you're not gonna enter this conversation.
You thought 18 was too young?
Well, I'm 20. I'm 21. And the difference in maturity between going into college and coming out of college is just so fast.
I would agree with you. Like I was more mature at 21 than 18, but at this age I couldn't fathom
I
like
thought we were supposed to talk
seeking
about
out a
16-year-old
21-year-old
girls. What
even.
I was,
Guys,
when
I
I
thought we
was
were
18,
talking
I had
about
a 21
pedophilia.
year
What
old,
happened?
I was abused. I was used.
You were abused. You what the frick?
I mean, like I didn't
Who
know what I was
abused
fucking doing. Like I'm thinking about like, cause she like I was drunk as fuck and she was just like, she like brought me out of a fucking party. And looking back on it, yeah, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, no, I think that's what made me like I literally need to go to the like
Establishing aerial position.
Oh, he left. He seems like
Goodbye.
he always joins back.
His mic
though.
volume was valid.
Yeah, I was just teasing him a little bit, and I wasn't expecting that whole tirade on, you know, age and consent and cultural
Wait, what did
relativity.
he say to start that? That wasn't you, right?
I was trolling him a bit, and I said that
He
I have
said
a-
mature 16-year-old girls he would marry.
He said
Basically.
earlier that at first he seemed repulsed by the idea of a 15-year-old, and then I said, well, she's as mature as a 16-year-old, and he said, oh, okay. And then he even went on to say that there's two women, all things equal, except one is 14 and one is 20, and he picked the 14-year-old hands down.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Hey, brother, we got ourselves a cousin.
Do you talk about Islam?
One thing that like.
Are we
makes
talking
me
about
consider
Islam?
going to 18.
No, not really. I think it was just sort of
about
incidental that he was, you know, Islamic. I guess he was Islamic.
Hopefully, yeah. Well, I mean, if he's Islamic, then it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter because people aren't having sexual marriage. It doesn't
Right.
make sense to date that. You know, I don't know. Like, as a person, like my past year has just been like shitty people that girls just want to fucking like have relationship ADHD.
Allahu Akbar.
And so I'm like, okay, like is that?
Allahu Akbar.
I am the final boss.
I don't know. I'm just freaking having an existential crisis.
Yeah, well, I think this room is titled just. It's like sort of a horny title about an e-girl looking for men or something, and I joined, and he was like the only one here, and he seemed disappointed that there were no girls here. And I just
he wanted a 16-year-old probably.
I made up a 16-year-old sister just to like get his hopes up.
Allahu Akbar.
Is that really?
That's what happened, yeah. And
So
I
you
thought
just
he
got
would.
it great, and I'm like, yo.
I was
No
expecting it to be like a 30-second joke where I said, "Oh, she's 16," and he was like, "Oh, hell no!" But it went the complete opposite direction.
I feel like
He was practicing his right of free speech.
I think is it culturally acceptable wherever? I guess it's probably culturally acceptable.
Well, he had it. I don't.
In like a lot of foreign
Maybe
countries.
to an extent, but one of the funny parts is he had like several cousins in the room, some of which were like arguing with him heatedly in the background.
But what he said? I hope it was a 16-year-old cousin that was just like, yo, what the fuck?
Well, there was a 14-year-old cousin, and there was also an older one, and maybe even a third.
Are they all girls? Oh, that's what that sound was.
Yeah, I think one of them was a girl, but the one who was arguing with him wasn't.
No, that's...
You should.
I hope he got...
Meteor strike.
I don't know where he's from. I don't know what his background is.
How do you go out of AFK? Or whatever it's called.
I think you gotta...
Passive.
Passive. You gotta hit interact or hold what is it? Hold reload.